business. If you doing, and I think I told you this before, this is a little bit off topic, but with the pandemic that's going on, let me tell you something. And I told you this before. If you have a friend that's doing the same thing they was doing since March, and they haven't evolved any type of way, they doing the same thing they was doing when the pandemic started, you don't need to hang around that friend. Because guess what? This whole situation done turned everybody's life upside down. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't changed, moved forward, leveled up, did something with your life, and bossed up, you got a problem.
Welcome back, family, friends, haters. We got to welcome them too. Treat them nice too. I know it's been a little minute, but we're back at it. Today our topic is going to be, how much should you let your friend be involved in your relationship? So let's not act fake. Like people like what he talking about? We know. Yeah, like guys, when you get mad at your boy, I mean what? Guys, when you get mad at your woman, she get on your nerves and all that. What's the first thing you do? Call your boy, leave out the house. Sometimes guys do that. Women, y'all do it a lot. Sometimes guys do it. Sometimes guys don't. Sometimes guys listen. But women, same thing. What's the first thing y'all do? As soon as y'all man get on your nerves, call that girl, call that friend. So this topic is basically, how much should you involve your friend in your relationship? Like, how much business should you tell her, or should you tell him? How much advice should you take from your friend? That's what this topic is about. So, our drink for the day, another 19 crimes.
It looks so bad.
Oh, hold on. I don't even think they seen the sticker. Hold on.
They did.
No, they didn't.
And so yes, they did.
No, I mean, they ain't see the price. Let me see. Let me take the sticker off.
Right. It's so bright though. It's like so bright.
But they know we ain't stealing, motherfucker. We have to pay for it. They know it's a sticker. I mean, they cool. All right, so we took the 19 crimes. This crime right here. I mean, I guess I can say this crime is called the punishment. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this boy open. Yeah, I had to take that sticker off. I paid $800 for this bottle.
Yes.
Psych. I paid fucking, what was it? $9.99.
No, it was more than that.
What we gonna lie? What we gonna tell them? We gonna say 50, 60? 60? So we paid 60 for this bottle. A piece, 120. So,
you can't get what's
what the
wrong?
fuck they want us to do? No, go ahead and start the topic. No, but seriously, the fuck? How do you feel about involving your friend?
Well, I would have to say, let's just be honest. When I was younger, right, and I had baby daddies and
you still do got baby daddies, huh? Or you killed them all?
No, they disposed of. Anyway, when I had baby daddies and when I had, when I was younger, and one thing, are you okay?
Hey, listen, this shit about to, hey, listen, hey.
Are you okay?
Like, they ain't even got the thing on here that you can pop it off, nothing?
You should have did that before.
Well, like, I know it's called 19 crimes. Do we got a break in the fucking bottle? That's what they want us to do? I know it's called 19 crimes. But go ahead, finish your statement.
So, my circle, one thing about me is my circle has always been small. So, when it comes to friends and things of that nature. So, when I started having entanglements, and
hey y'all, we're gonna pause for a minute so I can get this damn bottle open. This is retarded.
You gonna pause? so silly.
It's just retarded.
So like you silly though, like.
Hey.
You been drinking already? What you looking for?
Something to crack this bottle open with.
Wait a minute, does it got a cork on it?
It don't got nothing on it.
Take the paper off.
Oh, man. Entertain fans. Let me explain to the people why I am so irritated right now.
You act like
no, hold on. I finally got the paper off, right? Look.
What is it? What is it?
You don't got the thing for the cork in here, do you? To pull the top off, do you?
Okay, well, guess what? We got like so many wines in there. Go get another bottle. Go ahead. Make it happen. You know where it's at. So he just goes try to open up a corkscrew bottle and without the corkscrew. Really? I want to see you do that. If you get that open with that, $10. I'm giving you $10. If you get that open with that, see, that's the life of a bachelorette. Cause, oh my God, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm not.
Anyway, I'm wearing an outfit from my collection, www.hipstyles.com. This is one of my outfits in my collection. I'm not gonna stand up and model it right now because it's showing a lot. But go to www.hipstyles.com. Boutique, by the way. What are you doing? Wow. Did you just splatter that everywhere? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna drink that whole bottle. We're gonna drink the whole bottle. Is that corks in it?
This is our drink for the day, y'all. 19 crimes. Pay no attention to the dots on my shirt from me opening this.
We're gonna drink and look. So, this is from my collection.
This is a whole mission getting this dang bottle open.
Just in case you guys want. Oh, show it off. Anyway.
You gotta get that censored. So I spilled some of the. I actually had to commit a crime and break into that damn bottle, and I spilled some on my shirt, y'all. So if I see it, oh well.
You all right? Toast. Cheers.
All right, so the topic is how much should you let your bestie, your friend, be involved?
And you're eating.
You're
eating.
I told them 2 episodes ago how great I was. So.
I know.
I'm eating fish, Captain J's, shrimp. Fish and fries. So the thing about it is the reason why we do this. I ain't never been that type, but a lot of people are. The reason why they do it is because you gotta, everybody needs somebody to vent to. You know what I'm saying? Just even in psychology, you need some type of release when you're going through something. So everybody had that friend they call, and really they're really calling that friend to vent and to get something out their mind. But that could be dangerous because when you vent, you also leave yourself open for a response. And the response you get when you're angry, 9 out of 10 you accept that response if it's negative because it's feeding your anger. You don't want people don't want to hear nothing positive if they mad at somebody. So that's why that works like that. Let's do like we did the other video. Like, first of all, how do you feel about calling your girl and including her in your business?
Well, like I said, we gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be honest. Like, so when I was younger, that was basically yes. The first thing I did when I got into with my baby daddy, first person I'll call was my go-to. The person that I knew that would be like pull up at any moment. My cousin. She know who she is. Shout out to Tamala. But that one cousin I had that would pull up and be like, okay, what's going on? What's and I would tell her everything. The only bad thing about that is when you stay with the man and your cousin, my cousin be like, for real? Like, we was finna just commit a crime and you just like, you still lay, wait a minute, you just laid up in the bed. Like, I had, no lie, this is a true story, right? My cousin can attest to it, right? Mm-hmm. Me and my baby daddy, we was at my mama's house. We was in there, I'll never forget it. We was sitting there playing Mario Brothers on Nintendo.
You and your baby daddy?
Yes.
God damn, how old are y'all?
5.
Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers on Nintendo. So we played Mario Brothers. You know that little song?
Okay.
And he said something to me. My cousin, she in the room. We sitting right, he sitting right here, I'm sitting right here. We said something. Woo, woo, woo. Next thing we know, boop, 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 boop. My cousin like, what's going on?
Y'all fighting?
Yeah, we was fighting.
What y'all say? What was said?
It was a car. I don't know. He said something to me, and I ain't like what he said. And then he said, "Bitch, you know how we feel about that word." So I was like, "Oh, I show you a bitch." And bow, 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 and it was that.
Did you lose on the board or something?
And my cousin was like, jumped out, was like, "What you want me to do, cuz?" And I was like, "No, I got this." And we was boo, 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 right? But the next day, it was like all good. Everything was good. My cousin was like, "Did we?"
She didn't jump in the fight?
No, I told her, hold on, pop up. I got this one. So, like, it's
y'all
just
leave
like
after the fight?
Huh?
When y'all fought, did y'all leave or did y'all just go right back to playing Mario Brothers?
No, we broke it up. He left. He probably left. I stayed. But of course, me and my cousin was like talking shit, like, oh, boo, 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 boo. Talking real shit about him, right? He ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But what my point to say that is, we was literally, that was kid number 1. We literally had like 2 kids more after that. So that mean what?
That mean y'all had a lot of more fights. So.
That mean we made up.
So basically you saying back in the day,
mm-hmm.
that was the main thing you do is basically soon some drama go.
Yes. You call your girl like
most of the time,
up? Like
most of the time, your girl you called rap. What was her reaction to it? Most of the time. Let's just be honest. Was it something like positive? Like,
no.
Oh.
No. He ain't shit. You know he ain't shit. Why you still dealing with him? Blah, 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 blah. Right? Mm-hmm. That's just how it is. As you get older, you realize who to vent to about certain things. Because...
And you realize how dumb you look.
Right. When you go back after you vent, right? I'm a person. I have done it, right?
You have been that girl on the other line? Huh? That's what you're saying?
I have been that person that vented.
No, have you been that girl on the other line?
Oh.
Somebody called you about their man.
Oh, yeah. You know
what type of reaction did you get?
I'm the social worker girl. Like, everybody called me about everything. So, I'm like...
So, what type of reaction did you give? Don't lie. Was it negative or positive?
It depends on the person.
Stop it.
Every girlfriend that I have, when I can have...
She needs to stop trying to look sexy. She's so damn ugly.
Stop. You're not supposed to be attention.
Wendy Williams. She's so damn ugly.
Turn it off.
But go ahead.
Okay, so...
Look at her leg. How's she doing hers?
Yeah, she's not cute.
Ugh.
So, I thought you was talking about me for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
No, go ahead, man.
But the whole thing about it is I've been that person on the other end too, like listening to their problems, whatever, and I realized that girls are gonna do whatever they want to do. You don't matter what you tell them. You could tell them that you seen them with their sister, cousin, brother,
Mm-hmm.
and they still going to deal with that person until they done dealing with that person. So it's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. You know, so after a while you just like, why?
But the crazy part about it, so basically,
It's a waste of time.
right? So basically, but you don't do that no more.
No, because all my friends, most of them are in long term relationships and that they have been with people for a while. So I'm
So
not
who do
even
you-
gonna
so-
speak on that.
Who do you call now? Like if you get into it or something,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Who do you call now? Cause it's still the person you call, right?
I wouldn't say so much call. No.
Text, video chat.
Video call now. You know that's the thing now.
Uh,
Where you can video call people, but yeah. I mean, anytime you on a conversation or you call someone, say you haven't talked to, because my life is so busy. Whenever, if I call somebody, the first thing they be like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" Everybody always ask me what's wrong if I call them. I'm like, why something gotta be wrong? Why can't I just be calling you just to say, "Hi, how you doing?" Because we don't hear from you unless something's wrong, right? So, my friends are a lot older right now, so like they so used to me how I am, so they don't even talk, like they don't even pay me no attention. So
well, we missed the second part of that question. So back in the day when you used to involve your people, how much business did you used to actually tell them?
everything.
Every single thing that happened.
Everything.
All right. So
Everything.
outside of being angry at your man, did you involve them in this regular personal stuff like how the sex was or?
Oh, so okay. No. So, when I was younger, yes. You know, girls, we all sit around and talk about. But as I get older, that's a big no-no. Like, that's a big no-no. Like, I don't care if your man is throwing it from the back. I don't care if he's turning you over, sideways, which ways. Don't tell nobody. Say nothing. Because everybody is not your friend. And while y'all together, your friend might be looking at your partner and be like, dang, she did say she throw him upside down or twist him around and upside around. And women are creatures. I don't care who it is. They gonna wonder. Like, she said he could do this, or she said his thing is like this, or you know, he do this and he do that. So, you know.
So you don't. So back in the day you used to tell her, but now you don't.
No, cause you get older. You don't tell that kind of stuff. You don't want everybody to know all your secrets and your tricks and trades.
So.
What about you? Do men do that?
What?
Do they talk about, like, if their girl is like good in the bedroom? Do they tell their homies? They let them know.
I think.
Or men scared to let them know.
Nah. I think. Man, like the way we handle that whole thing, like we get into it with our, back in, well, when I was younger, if I got into it, what I'm saying, my baby mama or girl or something like that. I think only with my baby mama was I calling my niggas and all that, telling them. But my girlfriends, I wasn't really calling nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? The other girlfriends I had over the time that wasn't my baby mama, I wasn't really calling, you know what I'm saying? I would just deal with it myself because as I got older, I didn't really feel the need to tell nobody, you know what I'm saying? I had to deal with myself. But the years I was with my baby mama, yeah, she would make me so mad. I would call my boys and be like, man, this bitch, man. Like every time you get mad, she a bitch, and then every time you're not mad, it's like, but yeah. So I used to call them, with her, but we don't never really you might have one conversation come up every blue moon while y'all drinking. But we kind of keep that to ourselves, like how much of a beast she is in the bedroom. Like, you know, like I said, you might let it out every one, like once in the blue moon y'all drinking, you know what I'm saying, and then it might come out. You know what I'm saying? You might be talking about your girl, but you don't even really, like me, I never really would let that out. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga do tell it, he talking like my girl, she's straight. Like, he don't even want to say it. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of, he ain't gonna be like how y'all women probably just be telling everything. No, we don't. Well, just from the niggas I grew up with and me, we didn't do that. We didn't tell about how good her head game was or any of that stuff in the bedroom. You know what I mean? But I do feel like what we talked about, it wasn't that. It was just like what girls we was trying to get with. You know what I'm saying? Or who we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But so the most I would let somebody get involved in my business was, like I said, with my baby mama. I would call my nigga and tell him everything. Like, man, this what she did. And just tell the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, it only went to a certain point. Like, I never ever was the type that call my nigga and call my boy and tell him everything. I never was that type to do that.
Do men gossip?
Nah. We talk about sports. We talk about I mean, we talk. Sometimes we talk about women, but like I said, when we talk about women, we mainly talking about what women we talk to at the club, talk to at the store, or trying to get her to come over, or something like that. But you know, like our girl, and we sit up and talk about what our girls did. Nah. As we get older, you know what I'm saying? As men get older, they might talk a little bit more.
Like, what if absolutely, like, if you dealing with a girl and she can't cook, would you tell your friends that? Be like,
but I don't think men care about that. You might have some that do. I don't think men really care that much about it. I'm saying care enough to tell. I mean, if he at the crib starving, he probably care.
Right, because if he coming, you going to your boy house, he gonna be like, well, hey man, why you always coming up here? Your girl don't cook.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a nigga, I mean, he probably care while he's sitting there starving. He looking at her, he probably like, man. But I'm saying, I don't think it'd be enough when we chill on the boys like, man, my girl can't cook, bro. Like, dog, you know, she burned some noodles the other day, bro. You know, shit like that. Like, nah, really? it ain't that bad. But you know, so I think that I never got that deep to where I would just tell him our business. You know what I mean?
Well, how dangerous you think it can be by doing that?
Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. First of all, you said first of all, when you call your girl or when a guy call his friend and y'all telling them about your relationship, first of all, you messing up, because when you open your ears to somebody's opinion, you're getting an opinion of a person that's not intimately in love with your mate. So they're gonna give you an option that you ain't trying to consider. You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing? Leave that nigga alone. So quick to say that because she's not intimately in love with your nigga, right? So her first option, man, leave him alone. I told you, girl, why you still messing with? So easy for her to say that. She don't have no feelings for him, right? But you intimately in love with him. So it's not gonna be that easy. And then you have them super negative friends that talk about you if you don't. Call you dumb or say, you know, especially when you're younger, say all this stuff. But it's easy for her to say when she didn't been getting beat up by Rodney for 6 months and she been hiding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That Rodney, like Rodney King?
Rodney been beating her ass and she ain't been telling you nothing. You been telling her everything and she trying to get you to leave this nigga and he ain't even put a hand on you. You know what I'm saying? Be them type. And that's why it's dangerous, because, you know, that's all. And that just show you like a negative friend anyway. Like this one I ain't never get. This one I always used to pay attention to. If your best friend know how you feel about your man, knows that you love him, knows that how much you into him, knows like you care about him, knows he practically your world. If she know that you feel like that about him, why every time you bring something to her, it's something negative, like leave him alone, or girl, he don't love you, or girl, why is your girl, or even in the guy's case, but why are they telling you stuff that is probably going to hurt your feelings? You
and low key, they probably looking at him too.
Oh man, listen, you already know. Everybody that's watching this that's probably over the age of 32 or 35 already know the game. But but why is everything always if you a real friend and you know your friend love this person, Why not just be like, you know, he probably didn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Well, dog, she ain't answer her phone, man. Dog, she probably just left. You know, he probably died or something. Why you always thinking negative? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you can't be a friend that wants your friend to feel better, but you got to be the type of friend that's so negative and girl, I told you he probably cheating. The girl you said you was looking at the gas station, like he probably fucking her. Like put everything in your head. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you ain't even thinking. Think about it, girl. You call him 3 times. He only answered twice. What that mean? And all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said he was going to his mama's house, and when you call, he talking about he's still on his way there. Like, why he ain't there yet? Like any little thing to try to make you think negative. You know what I mean? So it's dangerous anyway to involve your friend in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then they can't give you advice on your relationship anyway because they not in your relationship. They don't know how you operate, how he operates, how y'all operate together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all energy.
I think at the end of the day, I think everybody should mind their business. How about that? I think that
because you remember
it's easier said than done, though.
You remember the example you used the other day when you said you told your friend that your boyfriend had bought you something, and then when you said that, your friend was just like, "Oh," and changed the subject, right? Remember that example you said? But that same friend, if you call and say something negative, like, "Guess what I found out? This nigga cheat on this." Guess what? Your friend's so eager to just be like, "I told you that nigga ain't shit. He ain't no good, girl." And she's so eager to go on a whole conversation, dogging your boyfriend or whatever. But when you say something positive, like, "Guess what, girl? He just bought me a bike." You know what I'm saying? Or he just bought me this. Oh, for real? That's nice. Anyway, girl, that's so fake. That's so fake. That's so fake. That's so fake.
Right.
But I'll peep that type of stuff with my boys over the years. Like when I was going through the years with the mother of my children, I peep that type of stuff. Like anytime I say something negative, man, I told you all these bitches out here, bro, and all that stuff. I ain't shit and all that. Like, dog, you should come out with me to the club. Like, you know, but as soon as I say something positive, it's just like, oh, hey, you see the game last night, bro? And then I'll be like, why you can't be that happy for me? Why you can't have the same energy in the happiness category than when I tell you something negative? You know what I'm saying? And them type of friends is the ones you don't need around because they don't mean you no good.
Yeah, but see, at the end of the day, sometimes you have to be careful. That's why you have to be careful of the energy that you give out to people, right? I mean, it's like if you tell them, and that's why you have to be careful not to tell people everything that's going on because even one little thing, they won't let it go. Like one little thing that happened, they won't let it go. They'll remember it forever, right? Like people don't change. You know, people do change. You know, as we get older, you're not the same person.
But you don't even be that. They don't even want to. But they don't even want to see. Put it like this: the advice that a lonely single motherfucker give her friend with a man is to be lonely and single like her.
Right.
So
people
for y'all people out there that got them women that hate man because she don't have a man, and that turn her back on man because she couldn't keep a man because she didn't know how to act. When you ask her for advice is gonna be for you to lead that man, 100%. Peep that or check that out.
And it's people have to realize that in life, people change. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not the same person you was 13 years ago. Not the same person I was 13 years ago. So people change, things change. But if you have one situation,
but the only way that would be true is if you was getting a real answer from your friend, a real, honest, genuine answer. You could apply that method of saying, okay, people change, and if that person know they change, they give you a different answer. When you got a hater, it's not gonna matter to them if a person changed or not. When you got a negative person that's just they all their advice is something negative, they can know that person changed, and they still gonna make sure that their demeanor towards that person is something negative.
So how do you deal in a situation like that? Because friends is friends. No matter if you still have a hater in your life or friends that's hating in your life, right? If you got good friends that you've been friends, 20 years, 15, 20 years, right? How do you handle that situation? Because you still have things in common.
Handle what situation?
Being friends with them. How do you handle the situation.
Every time
still being friends with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you just not discuss your personal with them at all?
I say continue to discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
Every second you get. So they can continue to show you what type of bullshit they on. So you can continue to know that this person really ain't no friend, they're a hater. Don't let
stop being their friend?
Don't let them off the hook. Oh. You don't have to stop being their associate, but definitely in your mind looking at them as a friend. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the guys I still talk to this day that I grew up with, I look at them as just associates. Mm-hmm. You know. But it all depends on what's your definition as a friend. So
I think a friend is a person who I call at 3 o'clock in the morning if I need you to come get me out of jail. You better come get me.
Okay.
Come bail me out.
Is a friend a person that has your best interest at all times, regardless of situation?
If I'm in jail, you better come get me out. I don't know about your best interest, but if I call you, you better come get me. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you tell me about my relationship, you sure can come get me out of jail, right?
Right. And let me ask you something.
No, they gonna be like, why that nigga can't come get you?
No, look.
Where he at?
No, listen. About a month ago, I think I told you about this. Right down here at the gas station, right? It was a guy arguing with his baby mama. Mm-hmm. Now, make a long story short, this dude was on, the girl was on the phone dogging her baby daddy. Mm-hmm. He had got a ride up to the gas station to change her tire on her car. Mm-hmm. And she was on the phone with her friend, telling her friend how this nigga ain't shit. Right?
And he changed the tire?
On the car, yeah. Right? So, I had pulled up because I had to put some air in my tire. So she going off, weak ass niggas out here, blah, 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 going off. So I'm like,
why he changing the tire?
Mm-hmm. So she walking, but she pacing back and forth saying that. So, when I hop out, he changing the tire. And he like, B, F you and her, your girl on the phone. Y'all both fake going off. So I'm just.
But he still changing the tire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I walked up. He looked at me. He said, "Man, what's up? What's up, man?" I said, "Well, what's up with you?" He said, "Nothing, man." He said, "These baby mamas are here, boy, and all that." He's like, "Man," he's like, I done got to ride up here to change her tire. I done paid my boy $10 to come up here and change her tire. She on the phone with her girl talking about how I ain't shit, so like that. She was like, you ain't, all that stuff like that. He was like, "Tell your girl." And so, make a long story short, I'm sitting here like, this don't even add up. Like, cause that's the same thing he said. That's what reminded me about what you just said when you said your girl coming to bail you out. He was like, you called your girls, why they ain't come up here? So basically he told me she called all her girls, all on, nobody come, but they on the phone helping her talk about the baby daddy. Mm-hmm.
And he still changed the tire.
He was still changing it.
She lucky, cause none deal with she would have left the tire there and walked off and got in the car and pulled off.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's real gutter.
But you know what? Even though the subject is about how much you letting your friends be involved in your relationship, I want to change the direction of this conversation. We're talking about friends. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about a real friend. Mm-hmm. Okay. You knew somebody for 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. Grew up with them, everything, right? Mm-hmm. She your friend. She got your best interest at heart, right? Mm-hmm. You come out with a podcast, right? Called Perspective of Sex, right?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Your friends be on the internet? And stuff like that? Okay. On the comment section of any video, any thumbs up, any girl, good job, any girl, do your thing, or any positive comments, or any videos you did from any of your friends, family, that got your back. Right? Your love, your passion is your businesses, right? Right? Dive in all your businesses and see how they're interacting in that. Right? Oh. Right? Go in the comments of these videos you did. See if they're in there like being motivational. See if they're in there like uplifting. See how much support is in that. It's easy, right? You can go on your phone and just do it. Okay. Yeah, go in there and see. Right?
Well, you already know how that go.
I don't. That's why I say go check it out, because that's how you really see your ride or die friends that got your best interest at heart, and just people that's associates that's been around you for years, and all all your purpose is somebody for them to like vent to or to put negative energy towards, or you know what I'm saying, to get negative energy from, to help feed. Let me be quiet. Let's change it.
Don't preach. Don't preach that. Don't preach that. Because we start talking about all kinds of stuff, haters and everything. We don't even want to get on that. We don't even want to get on. We don't even want to get on none of that.
Yeah. quick for some drama though. Call them quick. They'll talk to you 2 hours. They'll talk to you for 2.5, 3 hours about why you should leave this nigga alone, but they won't watch a 45-minute video or podcast you did. They comment on that.
Well,
no, they don't even put a like. How hard is it?
To hit a like.
If that thumb is like this, how hard is it to do this?
To hit a like.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That emoji, right? Like.
Right. It's okay.
But let you call and say, guess what I found out? Why this nigga still fucking his baby mama, girl? I told you. You wanna jump this nigga?
Yeah, right. You wanna pull up?
Want me to pull up? I told you niggas ain't shit, girl. You need to be like me, single as a motherfucker with this vibrator, all that shit. Fuck out of here. Tell that vibrator to hug you and to suck on your neck while you putting it in you. Tell that vibrator to suck in your titties and squeeze your titties.
Oh,
and
wow.
tongue kiss you while you put it in you. Can't do that. You gotta imagine. Use your imagination, motherfucker. Manless ass, miserable ass motherfuckers.
Are you on 10 tonight?
No, we just having fun. We having fun with it, y'all.
You on 10?
No, we just having fun.
Oh, okay.
This might get some comments. Think so? Might, okay.
I don't know, because
Huh?
some people might unsubscribe.
Hey, this page gonna get way more worse than this, so
Some
unsubscribe
people
now
might
before it get
unsubscribe.
unsubscribe
They might
now.
be like, what?
Yeah.
What? What is they saying?
Hey, maybe I'm gonna put a warning on this caption. When I edit this video, maybe I'm gonna put a warning.
Warning?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm just getting so in depth with it because the subject is about how much you should let your friends get involved. And the reason for the subject is because what? The danger that comes from putting them in your relationship. Mm-hmm. And the danger will only come from negative friends, fake friends. So that's why I'm diving so deep into this like this.
Yeah, and it's like, it's hard because, I mean, I don't know, like, I know your circle is small, right? Mm-hmm. You know a lot of people.
And I don't fuck with nobody.
Right, but your circle is small. Mm-hmm. I'm the same way. Like, I know a lot of people, but my circle is small. Mm-hmm. So it's like you continue to try to keep your circle small, even when the people around you don't have your best interests in heart. Mm-hmm. You still deal with them people because of history or relationships that you have built with them people over the years, right? Mm-hmm. Who wants to go out and find a new best friend?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who wants to do that? But at the same time, as you get older, you have to learn that some people are not going at the same speed that you're going. And they tend to drop off, right? Mm-hmm. And that's okay. I think that's a lot of times people be so scared to let their friends go.
But look, that connects right back to what I'm talking about with like, you have friends that if they see you going to certain levels that they're not going, mm-hmm. if they not the right type of friends, if they're the type that I've been talking about, mm-hmm. they're gonna be so envious behind the scene. And it's two options. They're gonna try to mimic what you're doing to try to keep up with you, or they're gonna try to deter you from what you're doing, mm-hmm. and they're gonna hate on you. Mm-hmm. So that ties back into where you can tell your girl, I got 3 businesses I'm running. You can tell them about each business.
Oh, one thing about being a business owner, let me just put this out here. Message. One thing about being a business owner is that you realize that strangers will support you more than your own friends or your family. Mm-hmm. Let's just put that out there. Like, it's just how it is. Like, I had a whole conversation with a fellow business owner that I know, that we networking together, and we had a whole conversation about how you could tell your friends, put the information in their face, give it to them, and the first thing they'll be like, well, can I get a discount? What?
But they'll go to the Chinese people
and pay full price
for some hair. They pay fucking $150.
But you want me to give you a discount? But you supposed to be my friend, so that means support me a whole 100%, not support me 75% with the 25% discount. No, support me the whole 100%, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if I choose to give you a discount, then okay, but don't just outright ask for it. Mm-hmm. That's part of being a business owner 101. You're going to learn that your friends and your family are not going to invest in your business unless it's something that they really, really want.
Real bad, yeah.
Want real bad. Yeah. That's just part of it. Like, people have to, and that's a part of life when you have to not wear your feelings on your sleeve and just be like, okay, it is whatever. Because at the end of the day, when I blow up, right?
They're going to be the same ones. Right there.
Or I make money, right? Or I sell everything, you know. Is those gonna be the same people, or where they gonna be, or what they gonna do, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's just business 101. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Mm-hmm. So, since the subject did kind of change a little bit, what's your overall thoughts? Period. Okay, first let me say this. Of course, we ain't about to say no names, right? But do you feel like you have friends or associates like that right now?
Of course.
Okay.
Do you feel like that?
That you have something like that?
No, do you feel like that?
Yeah. But you know, it don't really matter. I don't even talk to nobody. Like, it's me, my children, you know what I'm saying, and my money. Like, I don't really talk to nobody, deal with nobody anyway. But do you think them people you know that you're talking about, do you think they know who they are? Do you think you know? Do you think did they know? You talking to them directly?
No.
She look old in there, like she in her 40s.
I'm gonna tell you say that.
So moving forward, 2020 pandemic, Black Lives Matter, everything crazy. It's time out, man. You know how every New Year's people just say, this year I'm really gonna change for real this year. Oh, that year, this is new millennium. I'm telling you, soon as January 1st, that's how you know people bullshit. Why you gotta wait till January 1st? Like, but you know how everybody always say, New Year, when New Year's come in, I'm not taking no more shit from nobody. I'm not doing nothing else nobody want me to do. I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna do everything for me. I'm not letting up all that bullcrap, right? New Year come in, the shit lasts for like 3 days, right? So what I'm saying is, fuck the New Year's.
Look at that. With the same,
3 days. That whole little resolution, the superhero, the new person, it lasts for 3 days. Anyway, let's say skip the New Year's. Let's say for the pandemic. Let's just do it for the pandemic, for the Black Lives Matter. Like, just these people that's whack in your life, man. These people that's whack in your life. Just do it for the pandemic. Do it for the Black Lives Matter. These people that's whack in your life, all these weak guys, when you call your boy and he got something negative to say all the time, and something, man. And when you call your girl, she got something negative to say. And like I said, do the little test. If every time you talking to them about something positive you doing, or you show them something positive, if every time you bring positivity into your friend's way, it's a short answer or short energy towards it, or short. But every time you bring something negative, they are all for it, man. Them type of friends, let them type of friends go. They gonna hold you back. They gonna hold you down. They weak. Let them go. It's a waste of time.
Sometimes you have to learn to, even though it's hard, you have to surround yourself with people that are doing the things that you're doing.
Or better. Yeah.
And it's hard to do at first, but it's something that has to be done if you're looking to have any growth.
Let's look at it like this. If you know your girl, you know your boy since you was a kid, and y'all grew up together, every year y'all grew up together, and both of y'all ain't wind up doing what y'all ain't wind up being shit when y'all got grown, that should tell you something right there. Leave that motherfucker alone. One of y'all held the other one down. So,
right. Right.
Y'all both ain't shit at the age of 22.
Right.
Y'all knew each other since y'all was 7.
Y'all still sitting in the car rolling up.
Right.
Pulling up. Rolling up at the same gas station, getting the same blunts.
We might offend some people with this video.
Oh, getting the same blunts and everything. It's time to move on. Get you a new friend. You need to get you some friends that's doing what you're doing, right? Surround yourself with people that's doing what you're doing. It's a word. It's called networking. Okay? Network. And it's always good to meet new people. I mean, I can say that me as being older, I grew a lot of people that's not doing the same things that I'm doing. Do I still associate with them? Yes. But we don't have anything in common anymore because I'm on a different level. And when you be on a different level and you can't talk to your friends is not gonna understand, right? That's like if you go to school, right, and you talking to your friend, you learn a new language. If they're not learning that language and you talking to them in that language, they're not gonna understand what the hell you talking about. And they're gonna have no interest in it, right? So if you're a business owner, hang with people, other business owners, just doing what you're doing, right? You know, if you're an athlete, hang with other athletes. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. What they say, a bird of a feather flocks together, right? You can still have your friends, but you just have to separate them and put them in, different categories, right? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. What about you?
Yep. No, that's how I feel, man. So, if anybody got offended when watching this video,
we don't care about that.
Right. If anybody got offended when watching this video, you know what that means? That means you're the fucking hater we're talking about. That's what that shit mean. If you got offended, that means you the motherfucking hater we was talking about. You the friend that don't need to be around. The good friend. You the one. If you got offended, that means you the one we was talking about.
You the one.
So it served its purpose for you watching this video.
You're the one. No, yes, you're the one, and it's okay. Don't get offended. Just level up. That's all I can say.
Level up.
Level up. If you want to do what I'm doing, level up. Cause just be on your boss stuff. Like what you on? You on that?
And if any of my boys see this video, don't call me. Don't call me. Ask me about this. Cause if you gotta ask me about it, it's you I'm talking to. Point blank. If you got to attempt to call me or ask me, man, you want to talk about me? It was you. Like, don't even call me.
I wouldn't even call nobody. If I thought somebody was talking about me, I wouldn't even call. I'd just be like, what? Like, I wouldn't call. I would level up. Just level up. You know what I'm saying? Be about your business. If you doing, and I think I told you this before. This is a little bit off topic, but with the pandemic that's going on, let me tell you something. And I told you this before. If you have a friend that's doing the same thing they was doing since March, and they haven't evolved any type of way, they doing the same thing they was doing when the pandemic started, you don't need to hang around that friend. Because guess what? This whole situation done turned everybody's life upside down. And if you haven't changed, moved forward, leveled up, did something with your life, and bossed up, you got a problem. There's something wrong with you. And you don't need to be around that friend, period. Because this is the time right now, right? We have had so much time on our hands to do certain things, open businesses, open franchises, get your money up, all kind of things. If you haven't did any of that and you hang around people that's still sitting at home smoking weed, smoking blunts, rolling up, trying to rap, trying to get a career, rapping.
And look, I'm gonna say this. I don't have nothing against nobody that smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
weed is good herb.
Yeah. But my thing is, I don't judge.
If you like to smoke weed,
but if that's the only thing you can do, you ain't doing nothing else outside of that. You ain't creating no other type of life for yourself outside of just smoking every day.
Listen,
that's when it's me personally, and I feel like you ain't doing nothing.
This how I think, and this is all for some for real stuff. If I was a weed head or a person that liked to smoke weed every day or like to get high, you know what I would do? You know what I would do? I would open up me a weed dispensary. y'all smoke shop. We can
But
get high
that'd
together.
be bad though, cause you don't never have no weed when they come in there.
No,
You
no,
done
I
smoked
mean,
all of it.
No, I have
If
my
you smoked
own.
every day, you open up your weed, they'll come
But
in.
I get me
Grand opening, they'll come in there, it'd be two options. They'll be like,
I be
what the
getting-
fuck happened? There's only two options. You'll be high as hell, like,
But I'll be getting
come
residual.
back next week,
I'll be getting residual income though.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, right?
Yeah.
So the basis of that thing is level up who's on your level. That's my ending of that. Right?
Yeah. So
What about you?
we gave y'all a message today.
Ooh, that's strong.
It started out as how much you should let your friends be involved in your conversation, relationship, and went to like just talking about friends all together. Got any comments on it? Feel free to comment.
Like,
Yeah.
share,
Good.
Subscribe.
We want positive and negative.
unsubscribe.
We want positive and negative comments. Let us know what you got to say about it. If we got a topic you want us to cover, comment. Let us know. I want y'all to talk about this or what y'all feel about this. You know, and that's all we have right now. So till next time.
See you later.